Alright folks, what we have here is a Klarus Mi7 pocket-sized flashlight. And what I wanted to do is open it up, take a look at it, take it outside, do some beam shots, and try it out. I was going to do that on video, so here we are. But before we get into it, why don't you go grab yourself a nice cold one, come on back, and we'll get started. Alright, so hopefully everybody made it back. Let's just take a quick look at the packaging. It says it's a mini Mite illumination AA flashlight. And it says right here it can do up to 700 lumens, which is quite a bit, but I think that there are some requirements for that. Let's see if we can take a look right here. And you can see that it has 5 modes. It has high, low, moonlight, strobe, and SOS. And if you take a look at this, let's see if I can get any closer for you. Will it zoom? It can run off of a 14500 lithium-ion battery, depending upon if you're using that or using just a regular AA battery or a rechargeable AA battery. Your run times and your lumen output vary a little bit. And it says right here that, I can barely read that, I'm sorry guys. It says that the lumen intensity is 3025 at your peak. And it's got about 110 meters, and you can drop it from 1 meter in height, and it is waterproof. You can put it underwater. It says 2M, that's not 2 minutes. That is usually 30 minutes for 2 meters. And then here's a little bit of specifications around the dimension. It shows that it'll run on a regular AA or lithium-ion 14500. It has an orange peel bezel. At the bezel, it is 3/4 of an inch. At the body, it is 0.69, which is a little bit more than half of an inch. Overall length is 3.43. And its weight without a battery is 26 grams, 26.4 to be exact. And I think 28, if I remember correctly from college, is 1 ounce. All right, let's open this baby up and see what's inside. I hope that this opens easier than some of these other flashlights that I get. And that wasn't too bad so far. I bet you there's something down in the bottom of this package. It feels like there's something down at the bottom of this package. Alright, it took some wrangling to get that out. Let's see what this is. Looks like it comes with a Klarus instruction manual, and I think I'm saying this right, Klarus. And in this bag, it looks like it has a lanyard, and it looks like it has a S-beaner. It has a keychain keeper and a spare O-ring. Alright, before we try this flashlight out, one of the things I wanted to say is that this flashlight was provided to me free of charge from gearbest.com. I'll put a link below to this flashlight. And they had contacted me and asked if I would mind doing a review on this flashlight. And I like flashlights and I like doing videos, so I was like, of course I'd do that. So I just want to put that disclaimer out there before we start taking a look at it. Alright, let's see if it turns on. And it does not, and I suspect it's because this thing ships without a battery. Look at that, it does come with a battery, but it has a plastic insert. So let's get rid of that. Take a look at what it comes with. So it looks like it comes with this industrial 1.5 volt alkaline battery. Let's go ahead and put that baby in there. This is very interesting. When I take a look at the instruction manual that comes with this, it looks like it says subscribe to TheSmokinApe. Huh. Alright, so here's some flashlight operations. Long press from off is going to give me the Moonlight mode. Let's turn this off. Now, if I do a quick press, that takes me to high. One more takes me to medium. One more takes it to off. Also, 3 quick presses from off will give you a blink. 3 blinks mean that your battery is good. 2 blinks means your battery is dying. 1 blink means you might want to think about recharging or replacing your battery. Alright folks, so we're outside in the dark, and let's go ahead and do some video. So let's just say that you're lost in the great state of Washington, and you have a map and you want to look at it. First we're going to do a long press, and that's going to take us to the Moonlight mode, which is 5 lumens if I remember correctly. And that actually looks to be pretty good for reading a map. Let's go ahead and turn it off. And now we're going to single press, which is going to take us to high. And I believe that's 330 lumens, which is a little bright. Washing it out a little bit. It doesn't look too bad on the camera. One more will take us down to medium, and that looks really good. Let's go off, and then we'll long press and get to the Moonlight mode one last time, which is more than adequate for reading a map, and it's actually what I would use. Looks pretty good to me. Let's go ahead and take some other shots. So Moonlight mode, if you go up, it actually looks pretty good if you wanted to do something like inspect a tire. I'm not sure how well it looks on camera, but it's plenty bright for real life without the camera. Let's go ahead and turn the flashlight off. Single press will take us to high. That's really bright. Drop one to medium. And actually that's probably the one that I would use. So far the medium mode is winning. Let's turn this flashlight off. One thing I wanted to demonstrate, 2 quick presses will take me into strobe. There you go. And from strobe, 2 more presses will take you to your SOS mode. It's a pretty slow SOS mode, but it's an SOS mode nonetheless. All right, the last beam shot we're going to do is down the driveway to the street out front. It's about 20-25 yards, somewhere in that neighborhood. Let's do a long press. This would be okay, the Moonlight mode, for walking around. It's a little dim. It's not showing up really well on the camera, but it is pretty good. Being at 5 lumens, a lot of low modes, Moonlight modes are like 0.5, and this one's a little bit brighter. Let's go ahead and turn it off, and then go into turbo. Turbo lights it up pretty good. It says this flashlight goes 110 meters. I don't know about that, but it lights up pretty bright. It's a little too bright for me for walking around if I was walking the dog at night or something like that. Let's drop it down to medium, and this looks to be perfect. I would use the medium mode in almost every scenario. If I was reading something like a map or a book or some kind of paperwork or document in the dark and I didn't want to draw a lot of attention to myself, I think that that's where the Moonlight mode really shines. All right, folks, let's go back inside. All right, we're back from the beam shots, and what you can see is that this is an adequate EDC light. It's a pretty decent light. Looks like it's pretty durable. I like the texture on it. It illuminates well. I don't have a 14500 with me to test the power output on high, but most people probably don't have those anyway, so I think a beam shot test with the alkaline battery is probably most similar to how most folks are going to use this flashlight. If you have any questions or comments, please post them below. As always, thanks for watching.